Hey everyone. I thought it would be pretty funny just to do a quick, and I mean quick this time, a quick recording of all the madness stages of this event as usual. Now, if you watched the last video, you'll know that doing these things with Uvharsh is never actually that fast now, is it? Unfortunately. And that's why I'm thinking, why not wheel out whale Pollux from the void, so to speak, and absolutely decimate them? I think would be quite entertaining. So yeah, I think that'll be our plan. Let me just get some different wheels on Aegis. I don't think we're gonna need tons and tons of death reses, right? But so maybe Spring and Acushnet, I guess. Which, by the way, it should be Akatu, I would like to point out. If we're gonna talk in lore terms, actually. Sure, that'll do. I might tweak it, but... Yeah, I just thought Pollux should be able to trash them a lot faster in real time. Although it is a very, very beneficial event for Uvharsh, given this relic is extremely good. Oh, I should probably have used the Sacred Heart first. Oh well. Ooh, this dark thunder outside. Deep thunder. I'm not too worried about the damage incoming, to be honest with you. Slight misplay made, to be honest with you. Yeah, just on not getting the rouse up immediately, but I think overall it is pretty fine. Yeah, we can afford to do that. Cool. Let's go for... I'll just go straight for Pollux's Overexalt, honestly. Should we... The question is, do I dupe Strike or... I could go for... With Cleansing Light, can I get a full combo? Nah, that's kind of silly. Oh, there's no vulnerable on them. Well, Sacred Heart... sorry, Small Wish should come back to the hand, of course. I'll just do this. Oh, I need to change her build. I just realized. It's not too bad, of course, but... Wow, that damage is incredible, honestly. Let's do this, of course. If I can... Let me just, okay, Sacred is nice. Oh. Okay, let's do that. Okay, then I will Solcia. And let them bleed out. Gods, this is going to be an absolute decimation protocol, isn't it? Oh, they deflected the bleed. What a... That's a bit rude of them, isn't it? I have to admit my Arc 2 play is probably going to be a bit shambolic compared to my Arc 1 play, since I'm much more familiar with Pollux in Arc 1, but I mean, it's going to be fine. Let's not get too, let's not split hairs here. Alright, next one. Okay, let's adjust this a bit. So we want Dusk and Dawn on you. Actually, wait, don't I have a team? Oh, I have a team set up already. Oh, but it's with oh, it's fine. I'll just change the team and then change it back later. Apologies, I should have done this in advance, of course. So we can do last verse with incalc factor, and then we can do if I can get to it, we can do merciful nurturing, and then just this is fine. And will it automatically? Hopefully, please do not. I forgot. I always forget the silly plan names. Oh dear. I've outed myself. What do they call it when you fell to no pressure at all? Okay, that should be a little better, I think. This is kind of stinky. Alright, let's do that. It's not like it's gonna be the end of the world, but just, Okay, that's better. Let's do this as well. Oh, actually, yeah, let's do that. Try to discard some of the stones in the deck. That'd be nice. Okay, well, it didn't do that, but that's fine. We can simply... How about we just give them the strike, right? Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh. Well, that's a little foolish, isn't it? That's fine. Because of the relic, we can kind of afford these sorts of, I would say, somewhat silly little misplays. Okay, that's good. I cannot believe how much damage that does. It's actually a wild amount. Well, I suppose it's not that impressive for a plus, you know, whoa, plus 12, whale, blah, 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 but it's still, in my opinion, quite sadistic damage. Okay, they're extremely dead. I don't really need to mess around too much. Okay, there's gonna be way too much clog in my hands, but you know, that's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun actually. I mean, it'd be easy with Hash too. Those kind of fights, because I think I mean, 1OE would probably kill them, but you know, we're trying to speedrun TM. What is the count at of time actually? Okay, wow, it's only at 10 minutes after 2 stages and me messing around a bit. That's not too bad. In particular, I know the Aisha clear is going to be really, really risible. Since this cat for Yes, this character does have many, many flaws, but they also have some very strong matchups. And certainly I would say that appears to be one of them. Not ideal. Although this pains me, I'll do that just for the, to get the additional Kefla, because I have Aegis's Soulforge at, like, I don't know, rank 8 or something. Yeah. 85% Kefla, regen is Kefla, so it's just a tempo play, as the cool kids say. Oh my god, why did I say it like that? I am not that old to say such things, I have to say. Okay. So... Okay, the carol is nice. Too bad it's now, but even so. Let's actually go for Sacred Blood here. Could also go for Defend, but I think that's fine. This is not exactly what I was hoping for. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I can just defend. I feel like this is such an insanely clumsy way to play, but if it works, it works. Now we can just bully this bully our brother with a nice little petrify on them as well. So they're not even going to be getting out of bed, I'm afraid. Okay, I can just do this, go into her OE, her Exalt, not her OE, that would be nice. After all lost or removed, I'm not sure how exactly this will play, but... I think I'm about to get the lost, no? I think so. This is a little bit of a brick, admittedly. Next Pollux Atonement card gains Atonement by Pain. I just kind of want my OE Chief. There we go. Okay, I was like, is it gonna give me the correct one, or am I you know, am I toking a little bit too hard at the time? Lost in the source, perhaps? Okay, so if we get this Soul Searing Light, we can obviously do a big combo. Oh, weird. It didn't draw. Well, dang, it didn't. Cleansing is nice though. Let's do this. Please draw one of my golds. Yep, that's good. And then we can just well, Sacred Ass. That's them dealt with. Yeah, this character, I'm not saying, okay, so I'm not saying that in any way these events are particularly known for their difficulty. Like, they are pitched at kind of mid-game, and they absolutely should be, right? They absolutely should be. I don't want the Madness stages to be any harder. They should be something that is attainable even very early game with a bit of smoke and an E-cog. Because, of course, I've got so much flat HP compared to when you have account level like 45 or so. And I'd have probably about 1,100 maybe. I have to pay a lot more heed to my decisions. With that being said, With that being said, the way this character absolutely decimates events is kind of funny. As someone who's used to playing a dreadfully slow character, if we're being honest here. Slow, at least at that, right? Oof. Oh, okay, this. Yeah, didn't think of that. That's fine. I need to... could do this right. Let's just do that. Okay, now we should be fine on hand space. Not that. Caress. We could do cleansing, granted, but should be fine as is. Oh, that's annoying. Let's do that. Oh, I already used the Pollux card, I see. Silly me. That's fine, actually. Just do that. Let's, okay, this makes me a little annoyed, but yeah, I'll just do that. It's not a problem. Then I'll actually use, let me use Sacred, this. And then I can immediately cleansing. Well, actually... no, it'd probably behove me to go like this. This. Oh, I forgot about card count. I zoned out for a sec. Well, that's silly of me, isn't it? That's fine. I'll just petrify her. I actually forgot how spammy I was being, to tell you the truth. Oh, interesting. Pollux's reduction can actually kind of go below the card count. That's, quite fascinating. Yeah, I'll just do this and pass. It's not really a problem, is it? Although, if that should go up. Okay, it no longer reduces the cost. Good to know. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, it should keep it keeps Divine Revelation anyway, so if I go like that, yeah, they just basically insta-die. Oh yeah, I forgot they have this little trick up their sleeve. That's my bad. God, it's been so long since I've seen this boss. This is a boss from mid-chapter 7, right? So the last time... Yeah, I have to admit, the last time I would have fought it must be... Oh my god, it must be... I think I last completed chapter 7 hard in about... Oh, it must have been January, or even earlier than that. It's a very long time ago in any case. Yeah, can't be as spammy with some of my combos as I previously enjoy. The horror. This, if it picked that up, it'll... I swear. Yeah, they still die even after healing. Pollux, the queen of anticlimactic outcomes. I should probably use, like, maybe I should borrow a peasant Pollux as support, but, you know... It's not like I'm here to show off with this content, like, oh no, this is... You see, this is what can be done with an E3 Pollux if the celestial alignment is all in accord and the blessings of Xin come down from the moon. You know, it's just a little bit of a decimation. You know, it's kind of like the same reason you'd go to pardon me, the same reason you would go to see I don't know, a really imbalanced boxing match perhaps? Where I live, kind of amateurish boxing is very popular with quite a few people, and it's well, it's not really for me personally, but that's not to say I don't enjoy boxing occasionally. It's more so that the attraction of that specifically is that they're bad at it, essentially. for those specific events. kind of like kind of like an English equivalent of which is where I'm at the moment, unfortunately. Of like hillbilly boxing. I've seen people reference in America from time to time. Okay, cool. I can do that. I'll probably just duping soul searing is pretty worthless here. Although I could try to. Nah, it's okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Okay, that's good. Draw 2. Let me just go ahead and petrify them. There's no need to bot around. Okay, that's good. But not so good without, well, actually. Should be a 2 out. Yeah, there's 3 out of freeze on top of deck, I was gonna say. There we go, that's much better. Oh, it's got this music. Oh, I really enjoy this music theme. It's probably one of my favorites in the game's old OST. Oh gods, I need to get stuff out of my hand. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Okay, I know these events are usually favoring the characters they belong to, but this is ridiculous. It's quite a sparing Aegis showcase, I think it would be fair to say. What time are we on? We're still looking fairly quick on the recording. This is not the most informative, of course, but you know, with Halloween drawing in and any number of other things happening, I haven't been in the most informative mood, if such a thing even makes sense. Okay, cool. I can just grab the Keyflower. There we go. It's perfect. It feels very surreal being able to face tank these because I do remember when that was the old days when that was an impossibility functionally for me. Let's see. I'm actually gonna try and draw that. No? Okay, no source of vulnerable. Oh no, I've got Snarl, of course. Silly me. So I'm actually gonna... Yeah, I will do this. Okay, this time I am going to get the cleansing. I think is worth it. Only issue is I would love to use that. Well, the decomp, I'll just save it for later. Alright, let's do that. Then we can, Sacred. Wait, I didn't actually check. No, these should all be 1 out of freeze, I believe, right? Okay, that's perfect, pretty much. Try to get a draw. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I actually did not put the Sacred Heart on the top. Well, that's fine. Let's just do that. Would be nice if I could usefully use this, but no need. I mean, there's no problem. That's all good. Should be right now, right? Yeah. Of course, this isn't as unimpressive as this may be. I can't deny that I'm not having a good dram of fun. Oh, we're already on the last stage. That's great. And it's Aisha, so she is she is about to get taken out round the back. And oh god, that's not some unethical reference. That's more so John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men always comes to mind. With old Candy's poor dog at times like these. Which, thinking about it, probably doesn't sound that much better out of context, but I suppose my, well, I wouldn't say I have disdain for the book, but I suppose having to spend time studying that damned novel has still worn on me to this day. I am gonna try to get a good card to duplicate. I mean, that's okay, I guess. I'll probably just do Carl for setup, truthfully. Yeah. Well, none of these are, yeah, a bit of a waste of Amos, but there's not. Well, I guess I'll use the Sacred Heart just for the flexibility. Granted. Yeah, Pollux is roused. Not particularly too much need for it. Instead, I can just go like... I can and probably will. Oh, then again, it would be nice to do Judgment, though, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah, of course. For that, I can just go... I should have enough fuel. Yeah. As long as I do this. Well. I suppose first let's do this. Okay, now we can draw. Oh, silly me. Yeah, because of this small wish. Which I might as well. Well, no, I won't use it now. Okay. The Petrify I have to use later is the only issue here. Should be fine, honestly. Wow, that damage is quite a decimation protocol, I think. Let's see. I'm gonna attempt to get a draw. Okay, that always works. then we can just go sacred, cleansing, sacred, cleansing. Oh, she goes straight into that. Well, well, I actually thought I underestimated the sheer damage I do, so I'm gonna have to fight the boss normally rather than cheesing her. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Just kidding, it's not that big a deal, truthfully, if I'm honest with you, but... Truthfully, I probably didn't need to use the small wish, but... I mean, it's hardly a bad play, is it? Okay, now we can, let's actually... I'll use one of these first. Then I will go for the soul searing, as you would expect. Draw. Oh yeah. Nah, there's no real need to use this. Am I silly? I am silly. I thought that was a 2 out of 3 and it is not. I mean, that's fine. I'll just do this in that case. And fail to draw the correct cards. There we go. I was like, whoops. There we go. Unfortunately we can't then get our combo off, but I'm still just gonna do that. Oh, she even died to that. Wow. I'm kind of surprised. I guess because of the corrosion? Okay, I mean, yeah, still free turns even after that. Ah, that was fun. It's nice to... Regardless of the rewards or the lack thereof, it's always nice to dust off a little event like this. I always, Oh no! I need to do the Chaos and Ichor Awakeners, of course. I always forget that. Because I'm just stuck in my ways as a Car Ultra player, I must say. It's just... Ever since, the funniest part is, so I played before realm mixing was a thing, but what do I mean by realm mixing? I mean to say, for the first year and a bit, it was actually a bit over a year, of the game's history, you could only run pure Chaos, pure Caro, and by that I mean like Chaos Caro, Chaos and Ultra, for example. And then they quite literally... It was the shadow drop of all shadow drops, and it did annoy people quite a lot at the time. Why did it annoy people to have more options? Well, because just before then, they'd run every single character in the game from the first year, not in like a Chronos Mandate banner, but for 1 day each, twice in the last month of the first year, you could get every character's separate rerun, right? And I have to say this affected myself as well, because there's, my sister originally didn't pull on Hola because she thought, I love Hola, but I don't play Ultra, so when am I ever gonna, and my account can't really build Ultra, when am I ever gonna get to play her? And then, sure enough, 2 weeks later, Kara Ultra was invented and the world was saved, to put it lightly. I'm half joking, but truthfully I suppose overall I have preferred these, most of these combinations more than the pure. You see, as cursed as it is, I used to be more of an Ichor Chaos player in the first year of the game, which at that time was highly, highly unpopular. The reason it was unpopular was because enemy numbers used to be, well, in like the normal story mode used to be quite a few orders of magnitude more difficult. The infamous stat creeping would cause problems for poorly built Ichor teams a bit earlier than they do today. Now, of course, Ichor Ikora Endgame can have some of the highest damage output of the game, but it's that in-between period where the base damage of tentacles becomes really worthless, basically, when you're fighting mobs that... I mean, if you go back and see old Chapter 7 and 8 videos, the mobs used to have like 8, 9k HP, so more similar to like normal Arc 2 Chapter 3 stuff, which was quite crazy. With the lower power level of the game. And there were different, there was less mechanics changes as well. Red Tide was functionally a useless stance. I'm digressing very much, of course. But my main point is, honestly, I did kind of want to almost have a video if I could make a whole PowerPoint or something, kind of like a physics teacher desperately trying to get people to pay more attention. I mean, I loved physics as a kid and as a young adult, but could make a PowerPoint going through some of the game's history of patches and balance changes, because what you might not know might surprise you, in that old YouTube tradition. But yes, of course, now the 2nd anniversary has had the start of the rewards, the 200 limited pulls being announced, and hopefully there's something like a Chronos mandate for year 2 characters. Although I'm not so sure that's the case. I'm especially not certain it will be called Chronos mandate, which would be nice because I actually have free quote-unquote compensations from when Chronos mandate was more of a scammy banner. And yeah, I could put it, it would be nice to put it into probably Clementine, honestly. Overexalt Clementine is really, really good. Or into Pollux, of course. Like, can we get a Pollux rerun 5 days after Pollux banner ends, please? Okay, in all seriousness, I probably will wait until the anniversary details to pull deep on Pollux for myself. And for any Pollux heads in the chat, I kind of recommend the same. Like, it is a bit boring and annoying, but there truthfully is no reason at all not to. Like, if you're free to play or whatever, or a very low spender like I am, there's no real reason not to wait until the last few days of the banner, because then you know what the character's state is going to be, at least for a few months, in most cases. There's only been like 1 or 2 cases where a character's gotten another buff only a couple months after release, and that was mostly in year 1 as well. And you'll also know what's coming next, right? So I'm gonna wait personally, because if they do announce that there'll be a Chronos mandate, a timeless call for year 2 characters, I will just be putting that into I will probably be putting that into Pollux or into someone else. But yeah, thanks for watching the video and for my little yap as well. Hope to see you all again in a little guide, and have a wonderful Halloween, All Souls Day, Dia de los Muertos, whatever you personally celebrate as well. Okay, take care.